This is for Year 12 Further Maths. We're going to look at question 15 from exercise 18a. A picture is hung symmetrically by means of a string passing over a nail, which its end is attached to two rings on the upper edge of the picture. The distance between the rings is 30 centimeters, and the angle between the two proportions is 105 degrees. Find the length of the string. So essentially what's happening is got two rings, and this is 105 degrees, and we know the distance between the rings is 30 centimeters, and the angle between is 105. Okay, so distance is 30. We've got a isosceles triangle. Okay, well, that's really important. You need to understand that's an isosceles triangle because it says symmetrically. Okay, so we're trying to find the length of the string. Okay, so the length of the string would be the x. So these are my x's. So how can I use trigonometry to solve for this? I can divide the triangle in half, make that a right angle triangle, because I can split the triangle into two here. Cut it right in the middle, you get a right angle triangle. Okay. This will be what's the result of what are the consequences of that? This will be half of its original base, and this will still be x, but the angle will also be halved. Okay, so 105 divided by 2, you should get 52.5 degrees. All right. Now I'm going to use trigonometry to solve for x. So we've got this is 15 is opposite the angle, x is hypotenuse. So we're going to use SOC. Set up equation, sine of theta 52.5 equals opposites. So opposites 15 over hypotenuse, which is x. Solve for x. So interactive event solve for x. So let's do it. Clear that. So I'm going to go sine 52.5 equals 15 divided by x. So I'm going to 15 divided by x. Interactive event solve. Okay, 18.91. Okay, so x equals 18.91, and it's in centimeters. Okay. Now, what you also can do instead of using trig. Let's just say we didn't really know trig. You could alternatively go on your CAS and use a geometry tool. So I'm just going to highlight this because this tool is available to you and everyone else in the stage. So if if you're struggling, why not use a tool like this? Okay, so we know this angle is so I'm going to edit the angle. This angle there is 52.50 degrees. Lock that in. This is the other side. This side is 15. And really important, this angle is right angle. Okay, so you got to actually, if you're going to use the geometry tool for trigonometry, right angles, you've got to make sure that you got the angle right. So you just click on this to get the answer. That's 18.91. So you get the same answer. That's an alternative way to do it if you don't know. But if you're asked to show that, show that the question has the answer of this, you've got to show the step. You've got to show the step. You've got to show the step. Okay. So sometimes there's no shortcuts, but if you can get away with it, maybe use the geometry tool. So hopefully that helps.